Hello and welcome to Center 4 of our Meet a Tree unit. Our overall theme is cycles, and this is another outdoor center, which is great because it gets the kids out and gets them actually interacting with trees. So the general idea here is that you pair up the kids, or you can do you can go as a group if you have a small enough group. One student will be blindfolded. We'll have some bandanas in the bucket, so you'll cover their eyes and tie it. You go somewhere where there is a grouping of trees. I'm thinking in the back behind like the outdoor classroom up over the hill. There's a bunch of trees there, or out front by the front of the school. Try to find a place that has a few different trees. And then you will lead the blindfolded child to the tree and let them, with some help, because we don't want them, getting tangled up in trees, but kind of leading them to feel the tree, feel the bark, feel the leaves and the branches, and describe it. This is good for, vocabulary building, some, they can get some language arts going in there as well. There's some descriptive words here, but, help them think of all the different ways they could describe this tree. Once they've done that and really gotten a good literal feel of the tree, then you'll back them up, take off their blindfold and have them guess which tree they were feeling, and then talk about how it's different than they expected or how they figured out that it was that one. So just good conversation around the different characteristics of trees and different descriptions of trees. Now with older students, we have these cool Colorado native tree guides, and we have a handful of them. And for older students, I think it'd be fun to actually then identify the tree. Or you could even skip the blindfolded part and just go to identifying different trees around the property using these classification booklets. So, it's kind of like a dichotomous key. If it's this, then go to the next number if it's something different. So it gives you choices, and you go through, and then when you get to the end of your choices, you have the tree that it should be, if you've made all the correct observations. So this this gets into the importance of accurate observations and classification. So that would be a good way to spend some time identifying trees. Now, if for any reason, unlikely, the weather in Colorado is not good enough to go outside in October or September, we have some other activities. There's information about pine beetles in here. There's some little booklets, like little storybooks, A Year in the Life of the Mountain Pine Beetle, which is very relevant because we've had all the beetle kill and beetle problems around the state, and kids have probably heard their parents talk about that, or actually seen it up in the mountains where a bunch of trees have died. So there's some cool posters and some little booklets that you can go over. There's also talking about putting trees to work, like what we use trees for, paper and wood products and all that. So there's some other things that you can get into if the weather does not permit you to go outside and do a hands-on activity. We always encourage hands-on learning, so going out and feeling trees and identifying trees is the way to go if you can. But if not, there's supplemental information in there that you can get into. So if you have any questions, or if there's any if you're missing any materials or low on anything, please email us at mitchellelf@gmail.com. Thank you.